Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus. This is episode 170 of our Let's Play campaign of Final Factory or Factorio. Right, so what are we up to this time? Well, I did spend some time sort of off camera. Yes, I did. I thought that this would not necessarily be particularly fun to watch. And then as I got started, I got carried away. So I built this line, which is kind of the corresponding line to this one. It's a new perimeter. Artillery northeast is matched with an artillery northwest. So I started clearing out, just making that big circle, and as they came in, they kept attacking my line. So I had to start to clear, and then I kind of got carried away. Anyway, it's quiet now. All of this sphere here, or semisphere, is now clear, and we have some space around this location. What has happened in the meantime? We have this flesh-colored monster is totally idle. The reason why it's idle is because I have, lo and behold, I have disabled it. Because if we look at this, if we look at L, I have 255 copper plates. As long as I keep bringing copper plates in, what's the point of generating copper? We used to have 1 million here, but that is decreasing because we're no longer bringing copper plate or copper ore in. Unfortunately, we are bringing iron ore in still. We remember doing that from these locations up here because I simply wanted to get rid of that one, and this one. This one is pretty much dead, 35, that's not many loads back here. I had to disable this one because I'm simply getting too much here. Remember, we have to multiply by 4.5 by now. So this 500,000 becomes 2.5 million. I cannot take 2.5 million iron in because I'm simply not consuming it fast enough. So with that said, we need to start working on the next part. Our science has slowed down significantly. If we do this one, then I can probably check it. There. Great. On a minute basis, you can see it is pretty much abysmal. And why is that? Well, the easiest way to check that is go here and just check science. And then we can see we have no space science. All the other sciences are good, but space science is not. So let's have a look at space science from the map view. We have it down here. And you can see they have all they need inbound, but they simply do not have enough. They're simply not producing enough. I think I have, what is that? That's going to be 16, 18 of these. And in the grand scheme of things, in order to sustain the space on 3,000 signs per minute, I will need 107 of them. Yes, 107. So my idea is actually taking this square here and making it entirely into that, because what I need to do now is most of this needs to go, and some parts more than others. This one will be exclusively science. Then I will have basically, probably I'll leave the rockets down here, will be in the corner, and then have sort of the solar panels and other stuff around here. Then I'll have, if this one will be low density, then I can have oil maybe in this one, oil all the way, and plastic, I mean all the oil products. Then I'm going to take all the stuff that isn't part of the nuclear factory out here, and then the green, red, blue science circuits in this square. That seems okay. I think that'll fit, and then science will be over here. Yeah. So what I need to do is actually, if we look at here, we have the science. Steel plates is continuing to increase because that's a great way to use our products. Let's see what we do here. That one, this is steel, right? Yeah, steel under 500,000. I'll just go down to 100. Why is that? Well, because I simply do not want this one. I don't want to bring in more steel just yet, because I have 2.9 million iron ore. I'm going to find a way to consume that. Unfortunately, the first thing I need to do is remove some of it. But luckily, a lot of this you will see is incredibly easy. These ones. So this is still working. That's a lot of copper, which we don't really need because the copper is pretty much dead. So by just having these two, that should be able to burn through the rest of the copper shortly. What I do want, is probably this one. Probably not these. I'm not too keen on that. This one I like. There we go. That's the circuitry. It's not going to be big enough, but it's going to be something. So I think for now I'll move it here. I'm going to end up moving it a million times, but so be it. That one goes. That one goes. This one has an absolutely perfect size, because if I look at this part, oh, yeah. Let's take all of these out. Well, that didn't work. There. Like this. And then I'm going to have one more. And that's going to happen by taking these out. And then moving it down by one. There we go. So that'll be the new location here. That's going to take a bit of time to scale up. Not a lot of time, but you know, just oops, this one, not that. Move it over, doing exactly the same. It's kind of, no, it's actually perfectly okay. This one I'm going to do as well, because that's going to take it there. And that's it. That also means we can get up here and start removing all of this. And the easiest way to remove it is simply I wish I had an upgrade planner, then I could do this much easier. This is going to strain our robot network, but this is how we do some cleanup. And oops, that's okay. Oh, how I love that. Just giving orders out in this case and in this way, and just seeing the robots do it. And I know I don't even have to worry about the other thing. That one. All right. And they just keep working. Almost at the end. There. Cool. And we can see all the way up here, it's actually working. Great. That means we can now take all of this out, I think. Let's take it out. Whee, that was another. That was a mistake as well. Don't think I need to take this one out. Actually, I know I don't have to. There. There. All right, cool. Giving some space. This one. Oh, kind of got a little concept that we are in doubt with now, because I have now removed the blue circuit somewhere and I did not check if I have any sulfur nearby, or I know that I don't have sulfur nearby, but can I get it? Where can I get it? There's no sulfur on this line. That sucks. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the sulfur in. Let's see, where are we creating the sulfur? Seriously? Where? Oh, here. And there. Sulfur is only going out this side into this location and going up, but it could actually just go through here. Yeah, let's do that, because we need it for our uranium, but we also need it, oops, here. And let's try to figure out a line. Yeah, that line we can use. And that goes exactly there. That's horrible. That would literally mess up everything. Well, not literally, because that wouldn't mess up everything, but just a few things there. Go, 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 go. And they are working. How is our blue circuit supply here? It's not called blue circuit. It's not called any advanced. No, it's called processing. 8K. That's not a much. Could you please move faster? They're all moving. They're all fine. I'm definitely going to need twice as much of this, but for now, it's okay. Moving on to the next part. Let's be consistent. There. All right, so if we look at this, we're down to 163. We have a lot of iron as well. So why don't we just kill all of this area? Or maybe instead of killing it, we could... See, we're going to have one of these that are 8. This is 9, but it needs to be 8 by 4. So I think this one is 8 by 4. 32. Yep, that's 8 by 4. So that's going to be a good starting point. Let's take those out. And I want to get it like... What? Why can I not build in... Oh. See, I want to build it like this. Crap. Not what I wanted. There we go. I have to kill it. And then I have to get this one. I think that works if I double it. Yep. And yeah, this works fine. Then I need another row. I'm not going to take this constant one. I'm going to take more like this one down here. There. And then let's try and see what the next one, where the next one could be placed. Just, it could be placed like this. Yep. Pretty good. And the only thing is this one would have to move one up. One. There you go. All right. So again, this needs to go. Okay, there's a lot of restructuring here. That one is here. This will give us, or this will force us to use a lot of copper and a lot of steel. And steel can come from the iron, which I sure as hell hope it can. If I remove this, then I'm not going to be able to support enough steel. I should take this one and just convert it onto steel for the time being, because I really don't need any stone bricks. Stone bricks. I have 147, but I don't think I need any. So what if I take these out? Yeah, that's not quite working, is it? What about taking that one and that one? Just killing it from here. Ah, that was probably not a great idea what I just did. Inventory full. Yep. Probably should not have been around. See, now this is straining the construction bots, not the logistics bots. And I will then take this copy. The one thing I'm a bit worried about is actually, you know, let's also take... Come on. That one out, because if I... Where the hell did my... Where did it go? Did I lose my deconstruction planner? It doesn't appear to be there. Alright, I'll just get a new one. No worries. That one, and that one. Ah, they have 97 in there. Come on. The robot ports or the logistics bots should be picking up at all given time. Pick up these. So that is, they can carry 4, so that's 25. That's 100, 200, 300. That's only 300 that will always be busy by or incoming to pick up stuff for me. This is unfortunate. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. What I should have done, and like a long time ago. This thing. Go away with you. Here. And that one will be stone bricks, because why not? This one's stone bricks. Come on, stupid robots. There. There. Got it? Yep. And that will be fine, I think. Although now I'm gonna kill all of these down here because they are all flying all of the stone bricks down, which is a mistake that I'll need to fix. And the way I'm gonna fix it is extreme degree of disrespect to robots. Robot lives matters. Nope, they don't. So I'm gonna just screw them over completely. Every single one where they're placing stuff in, just gonna change it into a requester. Just to screw you over. See? Now you have to turn around. Anyone anywhere here? Oh yeah, that's a lot. We really don't want them here. Alright, so that should keep our 20,000, 25,000, 26,000 robots busy. Oh, I'm just kind of going around. What about power-wise? Is it even visible? Not really. 2 gigawatts is nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, it's gonna take a bit of time, but it's not too bad. This is why we have the railroad here. Well, not a railroad, but the highway. Right, so this thing. Yeah, I thought so. This is not exactly enough. If I do this part. There's also stuff that's underground, like here. Okay, so now this is okay. And you can see they're being brought up here. This is a much more reasonable location for them to stay. And I know that at this point I don't have any more construction of stone bricks, but I really don't need them for anything except clear power. So except just laying down the foundation here and there, and that is kind of easy peasy. So what I did now was make something that is extremely temporary. That is like that. Yep. So now all of these are just completely straight lines. So I don't need to upgrade my science at this point because it's, yeah, obviously not needed. But I am now consuming here, if we look at it, I'm trying to consume my iron plates. Hopefully the consumption of iron plates will increase the steel plates, obviously. While, oh, one more thing, I actually only have 130,000 left. When that's gone, then I can take out these. This one is gone again. That one can also be done better. This is just steel now. All right. So that's a bit of changes. I mean, these two are definitely needed to fill up that one, which sucks. It's really hard to figure out how to shuffle these things around so that it doesn't become like, I don't know, incorrect. What about here? How's that one saying? Now it's going to be the next one. Yeah. There's always going to be something that's not keeping up. At this point, it actually looks like it's both the oil and... Let's actually have a... See, the only oil I have incoming is this puny little thing here. But if I look at it, it's still keeping up at 100%. So oil is really not that big of a deal. I will make another, make another oil location out here. Because, yeah, that whole thing could be oil. And then I'm going to take this one. Yeah. Then circuits down here. I think that's going to be fine. Or maybe I'll bake this one to circuits. And this one could be oil. Yeah, could be. What I'd really like to do is get rid of some of the things. Let's have a look. Monitor here again. Well, this 2.9 is not really decreasing any time soon. So that's not really something we can wait for. And what about that one? 123. Well, it does scale up these. Yeah. Right, so that's actually pretty easy way to do this. And the difficulty part here is getting things sort of moved away. One thing that, okay, hold on. If this is oil, then blue circuits will need oil as well. Yeah, but that's not a big deal. Really not a big deal. This one I don't like because it's too close out here. Too close. I could do this, but then I couldn't get this one. Ooh, why is that so damn empty? That's very empty. Oh, because it is no more. Ah, that was the old oil line that I decided to disconnect because it was totally in the way. Well, that's okay. Yep. Oops. Yeah, that goes in here, but it didn't come from anywhere else. So I can do this gun again. That one is... See, it really needs to be like that. And I could do it. But that one is not. And then what I could do is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Don't know why that's not there. And the steel, whoa, is the steel decreasing or is it just because it's somewhere else? Right, let's have a look at something like this one. From here to there, no roboports, 80 roboports. None of these, none of these. Let's try to take a look at it and how and judge how that would work over here. Obviously, this is going to be the first part, and it did not. It will be called starter oil in. Right? Is that it? Starter oil in. Yes. And it will be, I have no idea. I don't think I'm going to go barrels. I think I'm going to go liquids, which I can't do that from logistics network. I have to do that somewhere else. And here, from here we can circuit condition, enable disable when oil is less than, I don't know, 100,000. Yeah. Let's just work on this one for a bit. 1, 2, 3, and that means here they go. Do I have these trains? Yep, I should have them. 5 is en route. Let's get 8 and 3. Just because. Something like this. The thing I don't like about it is that if I look at it, then I have something in between here. And there they go. All right. So now there's only one container that was changed. So I only need one, at least. That's the theory of it. Which means that one is okay, but Could I? No, I can't do anything on the inside because I'll be too close to the other side. So I really have to find a way that the outside works for us. That's an autosave. I don't know. This doesn't seem right. See, this one can't even do that anyway. It would have to be, that's disgusting. Whoa, that's too far away, that one. Yeah. And it's just shifted by one. Don't know why it has to be further out. It just absolutely has to. Okay, so what if I connected these? Out of that location. 2. Okay. That's 25, 50, 100, 200, 300, 400. Yeah. There. And let's just give this a look. All these out, all these out. That is then what has to go here as well. Why? Well, it really does have to, because it can't be on the lower side because of that one. There. Maybe not. 100,000. I don't know if this is good, but I think it could work. I mean, I'll take this one out, I'll take this one out, then figure out some way to get it into the correct locations. Like, see, this part is not good, because as soon as I put this one in, then that's going to be very fast and that's going to be very slow. So not exactly ideal, which means one will, it doesn't matter if one empties faster than the other. It basically just means that if they can empty, they will empty. Cool. And then that one. And there could then be some red circuits like this one, where you basically say you can only push when the content is less than, I don't know, 10,000. And you can do when it's less than 20. Yeah. That would never work. Then this one would empty first all the time. I don't really care. It's going to be some way. Let's move this one out so we know where it is. Okay, let's finish off by looking at the content, 83,000. So when we're back, we will no longer have any copper. That's going to be awesome. And the number of stone bricks is still fine. The interesting thing is the balance between this copper. I want this to run out, because as soon as it runs out, then I can start enabling it to compensate here so we can get more. All right, there's something definitely going on here. I like it. I like what we're seeing here. It's going to be really a bit of a puzzle to get that order around. You know, what I could do is just basically saying that one here, 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 here. Want to see something fun? Goodbye. That was not very fun. But there we go. Whoa, that's the part. So we're taking away a lot of the iron, sorry, a lot of the copper production, because we don't need that copper production. Now, unfortunately, I got stuck on this one as well. Should have moved away. Look at this. The copper is moving in here. This one got full somehow, and then it goes over there. That's a huge waste of flying time, but that's what happens when you have a big robot base. All right, so I'm just gonna let them churn away at this. I don't like the fact that it changes to green or to yellow all the time when I hover over the roboport, but that's fine. I'll have all of them working on figuring out what we're gonna do here, and then I can take the iron maybe sometime, and I could move the iron up here, and that would give us double the space for that, which is not something we need to do right now, but we need to do it at some point. Cool. So I'm going to leave you with another round of the flesh-colored monster. Here, a big tentacle stretching across the map. And it goes all the way up to these new locations here. Just look at that one. Just all of it goes in here. And then it switches until it's full. Full at 4.8. There. And then it stops going in and then finds the next one. Cool. There is no point for us to start to keep sticking around to watch this. So let's terminate the episode. I'll be seeing you in the next episode tomorrow when we continue with more shenanigans like this, or maybe something else. See you then. Bye.